Alright, what's up everybody? My name's Red. We're back with another Minecraft video this time. Gonna take a break from the Smite for a little bit and play on a new server every once in a while. And today we're gonna be playing on Emenbee Realms. They have a lot of other games, but I decided I'm in the factions mood, so we're gonna go ahead and play factions. This is my first time playing on the server. I originally was going to play on another server, but I noticed that there were other YouTubers doing that, and I want to be a part of a server that doesn't have a lot of YouTubers on it currently. So we're going to be on this one. So yeah, this is the spawn of the faction server, I guess. And to get started off, I won't really go into any of these yet right now. It's basically your basic rules, donor, and mob grinding, food over there. But I think we're gonna be good. Bottom left, it's just gonna keep saying a bunch of stuff too and tips, so we won't pay attention to that really. So let's get focused into the game. All right, so this is what you start off with. A pretty decent amount of stuff. The reason why I like it a lot is mostly from the fact that you don't start off with like iron and OP stuff. You start off with leather armor and stone tools, which I kind of like because I find being overpowered right in the start, there's really no point playing factions at all, because then there's no grind. All you gotta do is make a base and you're all set. But when you start off with leather stuff and everything, you don't really need, or you're going to need a base. So, that's what we're going to do. Now, the thing is, I don't know if I jump down, I'd be able to get across. There might be a bridge of some sort if we keep walking around, but if we just jump down, it looks like water, mostly water, so, and we jump down. Oh, that's bad. Can we get up some way over here? If not, I don't know how to get out of spawn unless they're forcing you to do. You're supposed to use the bridge over there. So let's just go back to spawn. And we'll go over there. Common mistake. Now, I'm also not the best PvPer. I'm not also the best builder. But that doesn't mean that we can't have fun, right? So, we're going to try our best, see how long we can go with playing on the server, and hopefully everything's alright. So, they really want you to warp to wilderness, but the problem is I don't know if I want to warp to wilderness right away. I think I'm going to be just sailing my boat, because if you go to a random wilderness, you could always be spawned somewhat near the actual spawn, and other people that actually go out like this, like I am right now, you would be able to find my base and all that shenanigans pretty easily. Don't know if I went the right way. Oh, it looks like this is like a PvP area. Well, I don't know how to get back over the wall thing. Can I like jump off over here maybe? Seems so. It seems so. Or maybe I was wrong. Well, I'm going to keep running around until I end up finding a way out of spawn to get over to the wilderness. Just past this bridge. I mean, I wish it was a little bit easier to spot, or if they gave directions to actually go out into the wild if you want to walk out. But I guess no instructions were given. But luckily I was able to find it on my own. You just had to keep taking the path outside of the spawn and twirl around until you saw that. So we're going to say goodbye to the spawn, and we're going to start making our way out into the wilderness to start making a base. Currently, let's see, there's not a lot of players. There's 17 online in factions, but 103 online altogether, so it's somewhat a small server. But hopefully as the series continues, the more people will come onto the server. And hopefully you guys enjoy this content. So, as I keep walking out into the wilderness to find a perfect place to build a base, I'm just gonna cut that video here. So, see you soon. Alright, we are back. I ended up finding a good place to build a base. Of course, it's gonna be underground, because if it's above ground, people that actually would want to watch this series would obviously find me pretty easily. But I did walk a fairly long distance just to build a base, so probably a couple thousand blocks, so it'll be hard for people to find me, so that is pretty amazing. If I ended up putting in all the walking and everything, it'd probably be I would say a good like 15-minute video, but luckily I didn't, and it would save you guys time. So, oops, my pickaxe just broke. As I dig our base, I know some people don't like that, so if you would be interested in watching me dig out the base, I'm just going to fast forward it a little bit and put some music in the background for you guys. And if you don't want to see all this, then you can go ahead and skip through the video till we're done building digging out the base. I don't think we're going to fully build it today anyways. Just going to dig out decent size. I'll pick up that iron later. Dig out for a decent size, and I don't know what we'll do next. I think we'll check out the spawn, add that a little bit into the video, if you guys want to check out the spawn area a little bit more in depth. But other than that, today's video is kind of going to be a little bit short. If you want to stop now and not look at the spawn. But of course, if you want to join the server and maybe show up in the series in the like in the Minecraft chat, or actually see me on screen, then I'll also leave the server IP down in the description, and hopefully we can make this a good series. So without further ado, I am going to commence the little fast forward. It shouldn't be that long. Alright, I am back once again. This will probably be the last time in the video. So if you guys are watching, I did mine out a little bit farther, and I made the floor, even though it's not neat and look okay, it's just cobblestone. I didn't do that to the walls yet, because if you saw in the chat, I quickly talked to someone, and they said that the server was resetting Friday. So I'm not going to put a lot of effort into the base. I guess we're going to be focusing more on PvP if there are people PvPing on the server. And hopefully after the reset we will have more players, because a lot of people don't want to continue what they're doing when there's a reset. Hopefully Friday I can give you guys a video after the reset happens, because spawn and everything should look nice and clean and not messed up as it did in the beginning of the video with everything destroyed. I don't know if I made it that far until before I cut out, but everything was destroyed. So we got our chest with all of our lovely items. I cooked a little bit of iron. We're gonna put that in the chest along with that. Got our crafting table. So underneath here is where I'm gonna also like set the faction home. Look that way for now. Like I said, until the reset happens. And I put little thought into this, as you might have saw, as I was just twiddling around over here. I was thinking of what we could name our faction, and I think I came up with one. It's not the best, but I think we're going to do /F create. We want a capital B, Battlegrounds. Aw, man, it can't be longer than 10 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so that didn't really fit as well, so maybe the next one we can try. I literally just thought of this on the top of my head. It doesn't really matter anyways, because I don't know if the factions, you keep the factions or anything, or everything resets, not like the faction that you're in and the factions that you created. Wonder if those reset too. So we're just going to call this one, off the top of my head, Nebula. Oh, and I lost $100 for creating a new faction. So now we have $0. So it looks like we're going to have to sell some stuff later, but that's fine. And faction drop parties every Friday. Alright, that's a nice tip. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to sell anything right now, but we got our base all set up, and /F set home. I hope this doesn't cost anything. Oh, /F claim /F set home. Alright, so now that we claimed land and everything, and we set our faction home up and everything, and we set our faction Nebula, we are going to go check out the spawn hub to see it more in depth. And hopefully if the owners actually watch this, or any of the staff members, hopefully they like it so far. Hopefully they like the content. And if you'd like to see more stuff on this server, just hit that like button, maybe even subscribe. And now we're going to go check out the spawn. So we're just going to do /spawn, wait a couple seconds, and we'll go there. And since we now have a faction home, we can just teleport back here whenever we want. So here's the spawn. I think I walked out behind there and I took a path and it took me to the wild. But if you go that way, it's towards the PvP arena. So over here too, there's also a nice speed boost. These show us like helpful commands, like /vote, redeem, credits, auction house, warps, trade, wild. And over here we have the rules, blah blah blah. Rules pretty much are the same on every server. But if you want to know the rules more in depth too, you can check that out yourself when you come onto the server. So over here we have the rank info. These ranks help out the server staff and help keep the server up and running. So over here we have all the ranks. Cheapest is $10 and it's iron. You can see what it gives you for a kit in there, and you can see all the commands that will be given to you. Upstairs there's probably more, but we're not going to go up there for the sake of the video. Over here are some mini warps if you don't feel like I'm doing slash warp and warping to every single 22 I think there is. Sorry if you can hear thunder in the background. There's a heat thunderstorm. But we have a warp to the nether, the market, PvP arena, a grinder, and the end. The one thing that I don't like is the grinder, mostly because it's kind of a cheaty way just to get OP stuff later into the game, easy XP to enchant everything, which is right here. Some people like that. I don't in particular. We got golden boots, but they're not really that swell. So over here we also have the crates. I believe the crates, if they have a online store and all that, you can get keys, like right here, store.emenbee.net, and you can get keys to open these. And then, you know, you can get voting keys by doing slash vote, which I'll do on my own time, and I can open them in the next video, and we can see what we get in there. Over here, free items and anvils. Alright, so let's check what we have. So that's basically free wooden stuff and leather stuff. Upstairs, I'm guessing, is the rest of the stuff. Or not. Over here we have a little farm to get more food. And over here is the bank. Or we can just get a lot of OP stuff. Well, judging by the silence, I don't know. We might just put all this in like the chests and everything, because I do really want to use them. I want to get everything myself, but just in case, we're gonna put all these in the chest. If you guys do want to see me start off with OP stuff, you can always recommend that. We can play with this stuff. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to use it unless you guys really want me to. But luckily we were able to get that. Maybe we can sell this stuff in the auction house too. If we don't, if you guys don't want me to have that, just comment that in the comment section if you watched this far. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I am playing on Emenbee, Minecraft faction server. They do have a bunch of other games and game modes that you can try out yourself. And I appreciate you guys for watching this slow, boring episode. Hopefully episode 2 will be more enlightening and more eventful. But yeah, this is kind of how every series starts, so hopefully everything gets better. See you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.